자, 메인 퀘스트입니다. 메인 퀘스트.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guest, whether we act as his allies.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, bringing the rebel Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor.
And which one was the...
The handsome... I am not a man who forgets his... My lady, are you... They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspar.
As do I, my friend. If you have the safety, this elven woman, Briala, my people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications.
That sounds...
I detest the game. We're keeping...
Is that the Inquisitor?
The mage? No, there must be some mistake.
From the circle of Ostwick, so they say.
Pardon me, my lady. It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the...
Is this ring...
It's worth in... It was a gift. She will never forgive me. Not if...
That's a terrible...
If the Countess... Should you have... Where could it...
반귀족주의.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured.
Don't they sound delightful?
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of... You are safer staring down Corypheus.
It might be... Cassandra, it...
I'll have a few... Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Is that the Inquisitor? Solus has already gone
The
inside.
Maker has an order.
Not sure about the others.
How can they call this a
How
vestibule?
the Emperor
The
afford
foyer.
to renovate the palace?
Interesting.
주인공은 잘 모르겠습니다. 그냥 양파짭입니다. 양파짭. 그건 전 별 관심이 없어요. 잘 모르기도 하고.
Solus has already gone inside.
아마 그런 것 같아요. 외관 길거리. 양파 외관에서 좋았어요. 외관. 칠곡의 외관. 외관 길거리 출신이지.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Trevelyan of the Ostwick Circle of Magi. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pantagast.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke.
네,
we
칠곡의
are
외관이라고
always
했어요.
honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine.
We will meet for the
Inquisitor.
Lady Inquisitor. Allow us to present our cousin, the What an unexpected pleasure. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor. Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the white... How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to...
Your modesty does you... Feel free. We look forward to watching you dance.
이런 병신들을 상대할 때는 말을 복잡하게 하면 좋아해요. 병신이거든요.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
삼성 중공업 물류장이 외관에 있다고요? 있었다고요?
Tell me, Yvette,
지금은 아니에요?
how are my mind? Are they in good health? Do the Inquisitor?
Josephine! Oh, Josephine!
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette.
There can never...
그게 조선소 관련한 건가요?
Inquisitor! Josephine, is it true?
Where did you...
Everyone in Antiva says so.
Is it... Of course, every word.
Which
Celine, Gaspard has run military campaigns but never a kingdom. Gaspard has run military campaigns.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette.
She would forget
근데
to mention
왜
that.
그랬을까?
You should
거제도에 조선소가 있으면서 왜
And I must wait for your tutor's tales.
Enjoying...
I see. The dancing is...
Yvette,
Sorry, Josie.
Go on.
Half our royal must... They've noticed this uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
This may...
Oh, yes.
Yvette,
Fine.
no. Absolute...
Huh. She still plays with...
Yvette, that's...
Another...
설정 좋아하는 애들이 이거 좋아하겠네.
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates?
You just know that
I heard Celine was having the entire week. For the time being.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be off focus. The best... Empress Celine is fascinated by myth. She has an occult advantage. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can...
The Imperial Court has always... Vivian was the first to turn that... When the Circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You think she's controlling them?
She's worth investigating. Both leads point to... I'll coordinate.
좋아, 이제 뛸 수 있다.
This ball is a waste of time. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Have you witnessed?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
You don't.
Or Legion. Yes, we are here. The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader.
You support.
Of course not. Were it up to... He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing...
Stay on.
I'll be what...
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have hammered there on a
이 밖으로 못 나가는구나.
Perhaps we can...
Look at Lady Cambion's slip. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter.
Everyone needs a hobby. Gold and jewels. She is... But Lady So, these are all useful questions, no?
You're different here than.
This is Halam Shiral Inquisitor. Of course, everyone... I learned this very young. I was to... All this? For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep. Oh yes. But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator.
Who do you think?
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celine...
I should go.
I always...
Inquisitor, the sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Do you have...
Well, Legion, there are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you...
Gaspard, Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand.
You've attracted...
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
I take it.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is
Have you...
nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a...
We'll talk...
I await.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
이걸로 못 나가나?
Are you married?
The only one to survive the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
It may not have been wise to attend to this particular engagement.
And Weinstein is never
Hello? Another...
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting. So, that was Andraste's herald?
The Maker certainly didn't choose her for her wit.
아이씨, 뭐 어떻게 해야 되는지 모르겠네.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should remember the antidote.
I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe, was from his
So many crimes of fashion.
Who do you think?
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celine... So many crimes of...
어떻게 진행해야 되죠?
Another time, perhaps? Another time.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Leave us.
그게 필요할 것 같긴 하다.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that
You seem more comfortable.
I have seen countless. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Have you seen?
No, sadly. But I wonder how. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention.
Have you?
The Olesians. I have kept them. The food and drink are excellent, however. And the serve.
I'll be back.
And what?
Yes.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain that we three wear the masks?
They signify that we are part.
They are also extremely fashionable.
Funny that she
Oh, she could. Empress Celine is eager to.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper, Gaspard...
That's a general.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly.
She looks forward,
As soon as Gaspard...
but we have taken.
Please.
쟤들 개 싫다 정말. 개 싫어.
Inquisitor, up. I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What exactly?
I am responsible for the.
Are you here?
Oh yes, even if, maker forbid, the talk.
Good evening.
Another.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Interesting.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the pool.
I should look around. Well, well. What's this?
뭔가 있네.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Awfully selfish.
I've half a mind to inform the night of all. Thank you for listening to me.
The Dowager is upset about the soup.
수치스러운 비밀.
Inquisitor, enjoying the ball, I hope.
Good evening.
Another.
Interesting. Good to know.
뭘 알게 됐는데.
Well, well, being here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know.
He's my brother's eldest boy. He was. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his death?
Have you noticed?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening.
What can you?
If you are, it's war. It is brutal.
Another time.
This is a private conversation.
Where has that servant gone? Elves. Always shirking their duties.
아, 저건 뭔가 음모가 있긴 있네. 이게 다 수치스러운 비밀들이야. 도적이 필요하다.
Did you need something?
이게 그냥 뺑이 치네요. 뺑이 치는 콩고라에서 뺑이 엄청 쳐야 되는구만.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
Good to know.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one off the garden. Statuette. Leave us.
리버스란 말은 꺼져라 그런 말인가요?
members of our holdout betrayed the state. How has the lyrium trade dropped off so sharp?
다시 튀어나라.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
점점 짜증나. 점점 짜증이 나고 있어.
Sir Honorin
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fey by Andraste?
of the...
I have an idea, Josephine. It's been too long since I've had any run away.
Anyone have a report on the casualties?
So many crimes of fashion. I found that very interesting. A little more. If you find more, let me know.
Another time,
Lady von Blanchard. And second cousin of Princess Electra of the House of Alberici in Antiva.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too good at It's been...
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom. Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos that was...
Did you need something?
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does can win over the consort.
무도회장으로 돌아가라는데.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself.
머리가 아니네.
What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
If you want something...
I am Morrigan. You have been very... Perhaps you and I hunt the same... prey.
I don't know. I'm being kept...
Not unwise. Here of all... Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine...
I must return to her and not. It would be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the...
What's your in...
If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would... There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill the...
I would not have slain the man. Why? Undoubt... I did not know from whence... What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
If you truly...
I already told you. Proceed with... What comes...
모리건.
Where are Alban and Colette? Yeah, was that really the herald of Andraste? I thought you were knowing.
Oh, sweet Gerard. My fifth husband fell to his
So
death
many crimes
in
of
the bell
fashion.
tower of the Grand Cathedral. To this day, no one knows why he was up there.
The Duchess has asked us to serve more of the ice cream.
She's going to empty the cellar.
아, 복잡하다 복잡해.
Interesting. Well, that's useful. Good to know.
여기 아니네. 여기 열쇠인 줄 알았는데.
must admit, the work done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device.
네. 그렇게 됐죠. 양파 짭이라서.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Did you need something?
Did I hear correctly?
If that's true, I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale.
Gentlemen.
We will be in touch.
요원 갑자기 이렇게?
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the customer.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone.
혹시 여기일까요? 아, 여기 열쇠였구나. 아까 모리건이 준 열쇠가 여기 열쇠였구나.
Someone will be held accountable for this.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
Does this guy seem out of place to anyone else?
The crest of the Chalon family. Duke Gaspard will answer for this.
Time to have a word with the Duke.
Venatory agents!
The Venatory were watching this approach. They're organized.
아니 이렇게 시끄럽게 싸우는데 아무도 이걸 모른다고? 여긴 아니었네. 여긴가 보네요. 찾았다.
Fancy meeting you here. Inquisitor Trevelyan. What a surprise. My report said you were terribly boring. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
Ambassador, is it?
If the nobility is going to treat elves, you clean this place out. Will take a month. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead.
I expect you may have arrived with the Grand Duke. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Are you sure he's behind this?
Don't let his charm blind you. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
You know how to make a set.
I do. I know which way the wind is. And if you happen to...
More politics and double dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
Head back to the ballroom. We'll handle this.
이제 돌아가면 돼?
Thank you, Inquisitor.
그러니까 쓰레기들이지. 공무원들처럼.
There must be something here.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of
Burn them.
Good evening, Inquisitor.
I told you this is closed. Use the main door.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now. Interesting. I had no idea.
아까는 이게 안 보였었었는데 방금 그 이벤트를 깨고 오니까 이제 여기 생기네.
This door is sealed for the evening. Please move along.
So, that wasn't Rusty's herald?
The Maker certainly didn't choose her for her wit.
Inquisitor, enjoying the ball,
아니 방금 사건이 터져 있었잖아.
Are the negotiations over yet?
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Leave us.
Is it true what they say? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'd wager.
I told you, not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
If you'd like.
Really?
You'd only be...
Philippe, you're right.
좋은 속임수다. 궁전 안에 도대체 수치스럽지 않은 게 뭐가 있긴 할까? 네. 전부 다 수치스러운 뭔가네.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Why am I not at all
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the action. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor. Very well. I'd be delighted. You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
My advice.
One would hope the Inquisition's...
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiation. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it.
Do we both want that, Lady?
I hope we are...
In times like these, it's...
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity?
A little of both. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
If I've learned anything,
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought...
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
제국의 최신 헤어스타일.
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
I'd happily do more.
I promise not to.
Were you dancing with Duchess?
More importantly, what happened in the...
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Morrigan helped me get into this. The man would truly do anything.
Then, the attack...
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs the... Then perhaps we should let her die. I like where this is going.
I don't.
What Corypheus wants is chaos. To foil his plan, the Empire...
And it doesn't need to be Celine.
Do you realize what you're...
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
You're asking
선택해야 됩니다.
best for Olay.
More than that.
그 지금 황제를 선택할 거냐, 아니면은 그 오빠를 선택할 거냐.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision.
Then we should support Celine.
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
누구 택할까요? 저도 그랬으면 좋겠는데 그런 선택은 없어.
I can't decide.
You must.
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing.
What did Duchess...
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain.
Which could be
Or a lead.
Then get me access.
at once.
자, 좀 더 진행해보죠. 아, 저는 오빠를 짓자 생각이었는데 걔가 원래 왕자... 걔가 원래 이제 그 계승자라 그러더라고요. 네네네.
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
수치스러운 비밀.
to sneak around to look through the Empress's unmentionables now? Just how drunk are you, boss?
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody? Anybody?
Thank you.
오빠를 구한 다음에 이제 다 죽이면 좋을 것 같은데 근데 그런 게 없다니까. 나도 그러고 싶어요.
It's all right now. Safe. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Briala... Not personally. We get coded messages that... She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room. Is there anyone... I don't know. Anyone... So... It used to. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal What were you trying... The message didn't say. I should have known it was this wing. Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it. If there's a reason... I knew her. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember.
아하,
She was
여기
sleeping
나오네
with the
지금.
Empress who purged our alienage. She probably... If the Inquisition will protect... Go to the ballroom. Find... Thank you.
그치, 역시 뾰족개 새끼들은 믿는 게 아닌 거야. 진행해 봅시다. 아니요 그 지금 왕위를 계승시킬 수 있는 놈이 세 놈이 있어요. 첫 번째는 그 지금 황제인 여자, 그 다음에 황제 오빠인 남자, 그 다음에 황제의 첩인 뾰족귀인데, 뾰족귀가 아까 이제 그 경찰처럼 공무원 새끼들처럼 느껴왔던 걔거든. 근데 난 걔 되게 꼴보기 싫었거든. 근데 아주 쓰레기 같은 거였어. 그 뾰족귀를 싫어하는데 마음이 맞았구나. 네, 직감이 맞았구나 생각을 했죠.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
Spare me the repartee and tell me what...
Such manners. Did they... It was kind of you to walk into my... Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus...
Celine's death... Corypheus will... We will cast down your useless maker and us...
Your Orlesian royalty...
You think so small, Inquisitor. I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's
얘가
face when
문제였구나.
he realizes...
What exactly...
I'll deliver the... When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
You're not being kind.
But not to... In their dark... All I need. A pity you'll... Kill her. Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the master.
샹. 갑자기 왜 전투야?
Dressed his tits. What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Good eye.
May God bless me. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a
Duke get...
Well, his sister. But all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds...
Born and raised in... The Duke wanted to move on the... So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais.
Want a new job?
You hiring? You want me to talk to the...
어우 좀 진행이 되네 이제. 게임이 역시 씨발 때려 부수고 그런 게 있어야지. 일로 가면 바로 대연회장이고 저쪽으로 한번 가볼까? 별거 없네요.
Where has that servant gone?
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
역시 제일 좋은 건 걔 쪽이죠.
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor?
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are...
This is your party.
Who would not be delighted to speak?
I seem to recall you saying, all I need... When your archers failed to kill me in the... It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan, Celine.
This is very entertaining.
That will be a matter for a judge to...
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
At least this time, justice will be swift.
과연 양파짝.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private, elsewhere.
그래 이 정도는 해야지. 아우
Your
씨발
sister attempted
한 시간 동안 안
regicide in
걸린 줄
front of the
알았네.
entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans.
I don't know which is better. But you...
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Your captain tells me you spent all night sneaking.
And where did your troops come from, Inquisitor? If sneaking men into the palace is damning, then we are both damned.
I have the instruction.
It was a defensive choice.
By all means, continue to protest your innocence, Gaspard. We find this performance endlessly
His own mercenary captain...
Mercenaries? So much for your chevalier honor, cousin. Thank you, Inquisitor.
No.
In light of overwhelming... You are hereby sentenced to death.
Of course, Briala help...
Don't be absurd.
You had your spy.
How many of my servants...
Even if I did this, you can't touch me. Not without starting riots in...
The elves won't protect her once they know about her.
Thank you, Inquisitor. For all... I owe you my life.
저 씨발것 년들을 다 잡아 죽였네.
You have done a service for the Empire
좋네.
never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly
원래
are
그
the
셀린느를
instrument of
그
Andromeda.
지지할 생각은 아니었는데
Orlais will never
셀린느
forget
말고
your
다른
part in
것들이 아주 개쓰레기들이라서
Nor will I.
셀린느를 지지할 수밖에 없었어요.
Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us, those who drove us into war for selfish gain, have been dealt with as traitors.
이 죽여야 되는데 못 죽일
Gaspard de
거야 아마.
Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin and shall never... We have lost enough in our hour. It is the honor, and in ages to come, will you address the court, my friend?
Our enemy is clever. If we want victory...
We of the court, but that is... Tonight...
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to... Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? It is most fickle.
I would have stayed, but the pun...
Indeed. By Imperial, Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea.
The assignment has been given to... Celine knows you will require... Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais.
What skill?
I have knowledge. I suspect this is also mundane knowledge. Will not bring the rift in the sky to...
When you say knowledge...
I know many obscure, forgotten, but I suspect that you do not fear Maleficarum as much as the common folk do.
Welcome to...
A most... I shall meet...
좋은 몰이건이다. 오리건 1에서 그 주인공 정도로 나왔던 애예요.
Is everything all right?
2에서 안
You
나오다가
look
3에서
troubled.
나오네요.
I wish I could have done something to save Gaspar. It was regrettable. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink? It's time to... Of course.
아무튼 별로였어요. 스토리상으로야 물론 되게 중요한데 아무튼 저한테는 영 별로였어요.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Make us mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
How may I...
With the political turmoil...
I have already told you, revered mother.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of...
Why do you need...
They were Her Holiness's most... They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
You must think very well of them.
Lady Liliana and... Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor...
How long does the...
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
These aren't...
For the sake of things.
This will have to be... The Inquisitor has... You must excuse... Don't let them detract from your... Now that the political... I would talk to Hawk.
릴리아나하고 카산드라 중에 한 명이 교황이 된다네.
Now this is a whole worthy position.
파워 교황. 뭐 재판할 거 있나?
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her. This is supposed to make sense.
저기 시체구나.
That was the time allotted for...
Strangely enough, something similar happened. His trade routes were returned.
A wise choice.
네, 좋은 재판이네요. 판례가 왜 중요한가? 자, 이거 지시 내리고 일단 방송 종료하도록 하죠.
Inquisitor.
At your service.
Inquisitor.
자, 이제 여기까지 하죠. 아유, 식사하고 밥 먹고 이따 다시 돌아오죠. 네, 고맙습니다. 자, 시청해주셔서 감사드리고 제 방송은 유튜브의 달마시안TV에서 다시 보실 수 있습니다. 인퀴지션 하고 있습니다. 생각보다 재밌게 하고 있습니다. 아, 맛있게 할 거예요. 밥이 맛있거든. 자, 이따 뵙죠.